Hey, now before you leave, who you like to see Tio at 140? Who you want to see him fight? He right here.
I know. I see him. I mean, are you gonna fight again? Or are you gonna say you retiring after every fight, man?
Oh,
You know, we want you to keep fighting, bro.
I don't know. Do you guys still want to like see a $4 million man put you guys to sleep? Or what?
Oh, you know what you're talking about, right?
Of course, I'm talking about Shakur.
$4 million.
$4 million.
Ooh, we didn't get into Shakur.
Or do y'all want to see like entertainment and then pay the man for that entertainment?
Well,
you know, I give it all different kind of traits of skills. I mean, even Andre Ward, someone that's like an analyst, like a perfectionist in boxing, like his IQ is high. He was even the commentator, like he was surprised how I did that jab where it was like a Superman punch to Josh Taylor, a guy that's undisputed and everything, and just made it look so easy. I bring so many things. I even brought a George Foreman combination now because that's everything. Everything is everything. Like I go back in time because that's where my future is at. Mm-hmm. And so like for as far as like retirement and stuff, honestly, man, it's up to the networks. It's really up to the networks. I'm at a good position right now. Very honored, like blessed. You know, I have an L in my record. That's cool. But it just shows that
that's cool.
It's cool because you know what? At the same time, it showed me that L doesn't stop me from achieving my goals. Mm-hmm. You know, Muhammad Ali had losses. Mike Tyson had losses.
Yeah. Shawn Porter had losses.
Shawn Porter had losses. He's like, I don't like talking about that now.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you gotta get in the ring with him now.
Yeah. No.
So, but what I'm trying to say is like, I think this also helps for this new generation if you think about it. A lot of these fighters are scared to take these risks sometimes because they don't want to lose. Because you lose, then you kind of get out the picture.
Yeah.
But this ain't the case no more for this year and for this era. This ain't it no more. We just got to all like bunch it up, fight each other.
I feel like when because people were saying I wasn't afraid to fight anybody, and
you weren't.
The timing for me was just perfect, and the way that I was able to, the way my career shook out was just perfect for me, and I was able to get in the ring with everybody, and so I was like, I didn't look at myself as I'm starting this trend. But when you started calling out Lomachenko, and then you got the fight with Lomachenko, and I'm not saying this because you was here. When you got the fight with Loma, I said, we got a new wave coming. We got young guys that's not afraid to get in the ring and go up against other elite competition, understanding what I always knew. The money going to be what the money going to be. Yeah. You know what I mean? And
I thought that was going to happen with me, but don't. But I get it.
Offline conversation. But no, at the end of the day, I think that we're coming into a wave now where we're about to see a lot of young, elite fighters get in the ring. Do you consider yourself still like a young fighter, or like, because you're seasoned, bruh. Yeah. And I don't
not
think
even
that
in my prime.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, like, I don't even think that a loss like determines how much experience you have now or whatever. But I just think that you have been in this game, I think, long enough since that fight with Lomachenko, and even before that, for me, I'm like, yo, he's getting experiences. Yes. Once you had a Lomachenko fight, and then a couple other fights went the way that they went, I can look at you now and have a business conversation with you, and you can't look at a lot of young boxers and have an intellectual business conversation that makes sense and goes along with what's reality in the ring. You know what I mean?
Well, to take that in, I just got my deal with Nestle.
There you go.
And that was through my boxing.
You keep pointing at me like I helped, and I didn't help. And I wish that I did, because I would be getting some of that. You keep pointing at me. Like
Sandra Martin, people laughed about it, but I put out the Willy Wonka card.
Oh,
the golden ticket, which is all linked to Nestle.
Boom, boom.
So you got to think outside the box.
Yes, sir.
And it's all about the kids at the end of the day.
Yes, sir.
So you just got to really work your avenue. You got to know your market, right? Yeah. We all are walking billboard or advertisement. Yeah. So I had OnlyFans try to offer me 6 figures. Yeah. I said no. Yeah. They said, well, why not? We're going to give you more. I said, listen, I can't do that.
It's not what I do.
It's not what I do. OnlyFans is actually more for like the adult version rather than for the kids.
But they changing the stuff too.
Yeah, they're trying to change their look.
But even if they try to change it, we all know what OnlyFans is for.
What comes to our mind
comes to our mind first. Yeah. And that is, you can't take that away.
Yeah.
No matter what. And it's like, I don't do it for the money in that sense, what people need to understand. I'm actually trying to do it from more of a generational standpoint of the fighters that are coming behind.
Absolutely.
I'm the leader.
Yeah.
They coming behind. I'm helping them.
Ain't nobody thought about no
game.
Nestle. They see you rocking Nestle. It changes the whole mentality of
Imagine
let me
that.
stop trying to go for Nike. Let me stop trying to go for. Let me get who's there and who's.
I might bring back Coca-Cola.
And he only drink one water.
Yeah, they sent you.
Yeah, that's it. It's only water he drinks.
Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, but before he leaves. Now I would like to see.
I still want to know who you want. You want me with Tank? What's up?
So
go ahead.
So I think that Haney's going to beat PorterWay.
Okay.
That's where I was going.
Next week. And then I think that it only makes sense that y'all fight to unify the belts.
Yep.
That's the only thing that makes sense. And, you know, I hope that you start getting your bag, bro, because you're a talented fighter. You're definitely top 10 talent. And it's unfortunate that everything is about the money these days. Oh, well, I'm offering you 10%. I'm offering you 25%. Like, if it's two top fighters and you're fighting for a belt, then the split shouldn't be any wider than 65-35 in any bout. I don't care who it is. That's how I feel. And I've been told that before. 55. I think that in a big fight, sometimes if you're so sure that you're going to win, do a 40-40 split and the winner take the other 20. But nobody's going to do that. Everything is about the money. But I got Haney being PorterWay, and then I think y'all should fight after that to unify the titles.
I got receipts that I tried to make the fight happen with me and Haney. During the time that they had the fall off with PorterWay. I told him I got the MSG, got the Madison Square Garden Sphere reserved for boxing next year under my name. And I was like, let's make a fight happen. We'll do a Super Bowl weekend. Haney, he's on his high horse right now, especially after that Loma win. So he said, I'm my own boss. I do my own things. You're still linked to certain people. I'm not going to, we ain't going to do none of that. And I'm like, I'm trying to talk to you directly, kind of like what Crawford and Spence did.
Yeah.
Like, we could just make this fight happen.
Yeah.
But I believe that it's because of the business side of it. Like you say, him having a world championship title, beating Regis, gives him the benefit to, negotiate now a bigger purse, bigger money.
Yeah.
And that's the stake that they always going to go for.
Yeah,
it's a business move.
Yeah.
And it's sad that it has to go that way, but at the same time, you got to understand that's just how they got to embed it.
Yeah.
Because if not, him coming up to me with no belt, I get the more share than he will.
Supposed to.
As it should be, right?
Supposed to.
It's supposed to, but we've tried to make fights with Haney before. I mean, he was supposed to meet with Bob Arum at the Top Rank office on Tuesday a few years back, and they never showed up. So it's like a lot of people are saying this and that.
I'm glad he didn't show up.
Huh?
I'm glad he didn't show up.
Why
Because
not?
the fight's it's worth more now.
It is worth more now.
Yeah, it's worth more now,
but it's good. I want the kid to keep winning.
That was a good business
know what I'm saying?
decision for them not to show up.
But you know what? It's like at this point now.
Yeah.
At this point now, it's like
We gotta start going for it now.
Yeah, you can't just say a whole big thing
Gotta start going
and then
for it.
not put it on.